Kylian Mbappe and Jadon Sancho, arguably two of the biggest teenage talents in world football at the moment, both exploding onto the scene in recent years and setting Europe on fire. They both have elite 90+ potential on career mode, having potential to be special. They're well and truly on that track to becoming Balon D'or winners in the future. Shakara, we're throwing all that out the window today as we take the rivalry into regen form. Prepare yourselves for an epic battle of the present day future stars. England's dynamic pocket rocket Jadon Sancho faces the French ace Mbappe. This series is all about looking forward into the future and exploring past and present player rivalries relived through their regenerated talents in FIFA 20 career mode, and here's how it's going to work. First and foremost, we have to retire both Mbappe and Sancho in Season 1. They're hanging up the boots because by the time Season 2 rolls around, their regenerated stars are going to be spawned into our career mode save. So in Season 2, we're going to find out if they can live up to their predecessors and who exactly are their regenerated stars. Thirdly, we're going to analyze their growth, development, performances, transfer moves, and everything else in between throughout a bunch of simulated seasons. Next, at the peak of their powers, we're going to compare the pair head to head, and this is where you guys come in. You get to vote, you get to have your say in the poll, you get to pick your favorite. Finally, we will have a gameplay portion at the end of the video showcasing the duo in their prime. It's also where we're going to reveal the results of last regen battle, Pele versus Maradona, so stick around for that. Now that you've got the gist, let's get into the third installment of FIFA 20 Regen Battles. Make sure if you have a regen battle that you think needs to be showcased in this series, make sure to drop a comment down below. There are literally endless possibilities with this series, so I'll keep every comment in mind. We have kept our promises. You have to see it to believe it, as we both have Jadon Sancho and Kylian Mbappe, and just to confirm it, yeah, they're retiring this season. We cannot approach a retiring player. We're double checking, we're triple checking on Sancho. Yes, they're both retiring at the end of the season, and they are not willing to negotiate. You know the deal by now. Season 2 is where the real action starts, but for now, I mean, their careers were barely getting off the ground. They were about to come the next big things in world football, and now it's a chance for the next generation to showcase themselves onto the European stage. Nevertheless, Season 2, here we come. I'm sorry, boys, that's it. Cut your career short, but it's for experimental purposes. It's for a regen battle. I'm sure you guys can understand. If you're slowly but surely losing your mind throughout this quarantine and self-isolating, make sure to drop a like down below. By the time this has gone out as well, we would have hit 60,000 subscribers on the channel. It felt like the other day we just hit 50k. Thank you everyone for showing your support, hitting that red subscribe button. It means the world. The way you'd go about finding some of these regens if they did retire in your save, Mbappe and Sancho took an early retirement, you'd basically search up their position. So for Sancho, he was a midfielder, nationality English of course. You need to search between the ages of 16 and 21 just to be safe, and the league they retired in, Bundesliga for Sancho. If there is a spanner in the works, you have to look up free agents just in case they aren't there, but that is the main crux of it. For Mbappe, you just switch it on over to attack, you change the nationality up to French. He's most definitely going to retire in Ligue 1, so you search him up from there and you should find what you're looking for. So to cut a long story short, this is my bad, my fault. I'll raise my hands up. I didn't save the game at the correct time, so unfortunately I couldn't show you what the regens look like as soon as they spawned into the game, but I have digitally recreated them to show you what they're all about, the base of their stats, except everything besides their specific stats like their attributes and stuff like that, but their work rates, their height, weight, their foot, their skill moves, all that, their positions even. Right here we have Sam Jackson playing for Hannover 96 in the Bundesliga. It is Sancho's regen. He is English, 18 years of age, and he starts off at 75 overall. Of course, you can tell with the positions, he can play right mid, left mid, and cam. There are a few things I love about him, few things I hate right here. We've got the high work rates, which is, you know, detrimental and also beneficial. We've got the skill moves, which just let him down completely. 1-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. If you are a skiller, you're not going to enjoy this player whatsoever. However, he does have 3-star weak foot, right-footed, and we'll deep dive more into his specific stats once we reach the end of the first season. He starts off with a £12.5 million valuation, and he sticks out like a sore thumb in the Bundesliga. It was easy to find him. On the other hand though, Yusuf Saik, I was literally just talking about it earlier. He appeared up in the free agents. It's honestly honestly just by chance. Sometimes you do have regens that spawn in the free agent section. I mean, it's a win for us because we get to pay no transfer fee. Yusuf Psych, whatever, 72 overall. He starts off at 3 less than Sancho, so keep that in mind. However, he does have 4-star skill moves. They do have the same weak foot at 3-star, 5'11". He is left-footed, and he has medium-low work rate, so take your pick. They both have their strengths and weaknesses right here. They are both versatile, so I'll give them that. Striker, left wing, and right wing are his main comfortable positions at 18 years of age. It's going to be an interesting time to see who is going to be the first club to snap up the Mbappe regen, but right here is valued at £6.5 million. How will Sam Jackson perform in his first ever season in the Bundesliga, his first professional campaign, as well as Yusuf Psych, who is just out here at the job center. He's trying to find a team to sign him. There's a lot to find out here in Season 1, 2 contrasting storylines, and I cannot wait to get it underway. Finally, moving away from their digitally remastered models, these are the real regens. At the end of Season 1, Sam Jackson at Hanover going up by a 3 overall. He opted for more game time. He actually spent a spell out on loan at Getafe this year. Yeah, there you go. He took a trip down to Spain, but it wasn't on a permanent basis. He went to get a bit more game time, and he's a bit of a globetrotter so far. Sancho's regen, he likes catching flights, not feelings, this bloke. Nevertheless, it didn't really amount to anything because he didn't get any game time, so we're going to take a look at his stats, something we did miss out on once we were first introduced to these two, and the physicals are just top-notch already. We've got stats already in the 90s, acceleration at in 95. He's just going to be a pace demon. He can't do a ball roll, but boy, he can run.
Fast as fuck, boy!
83 stamina is also what you want to see on a 19-year-old as well. That is quite rare, and we also do have reactions and strength at a decent level as well. Composure at a 76, free kick accuracy, finishing and dribbling in the dark greens, ball control at an 87. We also do have shot power at an 84. Does have the playmaker trait, something we didn't get to cover before when we were introduced to them. Now with their real regens in here. After Season 1, he's at a 78 overall. He's now valued at £20 million on the transfer market, and it looks like both of these regens were on the move. Mbappe's regen, Psyche, was a Turkish club that made the move on the free agent, and he is now playing for Rizenspor. The first time any of these wonder kids have moved over to a Turkish club. He's now at a 76 overall. He's gone up by a +4, and of course now they are both at 19 years of age. We've also fitted them out with some brand new boots, some brand new customization options, just so they look slightly aesthetically pleasing. They're not rocking the tucked in shirt, the black and white boots, but now we'll dig into the Frenchman's stats right here. 94 acceleration. We already have one stat so close to being maxed out at 98 sprint speed, 95 agility, and 96 balance. I'm just lost for words at the moment. Stamina also at an 80, but jumping at a 67. Strength and reactions are pretty mediocre, but can be improved. Composure and attack positioning is also where he lacks. As we move on over into the technicals, we do have 92 ball control, 89 dribbling, and 81 shot power. 64 finishing for a striker is not ideal, but we do have 87 curve and 81 penalties. Passing also needs to be worked on, needs to be trained, and he's now valued at £15 million. He's no longer a free agent, baby. Rizenspor have got their money's worth, and they have got their hands on the next Kylian Mbappe. We're gonna have to wait and see on how this all develops in Season 2. We've finally gotten rid of the fake and the phonies. We have the real deal on our hands right now, and Yusuf Psyche, his journey in Turkey is going splendidly well. He's now at an 80 overall, so he's gone up by a +4. Now at 20 years of age, he is in excellent form. He's a crucial first team player for this Turkish team, and he has potential to be special. His morale is high. Everything is through the roof at the moment. It is early success here as the Psychic has gotten 36 appearances, 14 goals and 5 assists. Yes, it is the Turkish league, but you got to start somewhere. His output and goal contribution is one of the best in the squad right now. As we glance on over at his attributes, he has no traits or specialities, nothing like that. 98 acceleration, 98 agility, 97 balance, dark greens everywhere you look. And now his first 99 stat, it is sprint speed, another pace demon. All these regens just seem to be so pacey. The physical department is where they are decked out. 84 stamina as well is also very intriguing. 69 strength, 94 ball control, 95 dribbling, 87 free kick accuracy. His finishing has gone up a bit, now at a 70 overall, but that definitely needs some training, needs some polishing. 86 shot power, long shots now at a 78, and penalties at an 82. He is developing like a fine wine, and we do have him now valued at £29.5 million. However, for now, he is chilling and killing over here in Turkey. And it's Mr. Loan Deal himself, Jadon Sancho's regen, Sam Jackson. He just can't catch a break over at Hanover 96. They do not want him. He's found another German club, but on a 1-year loan, and yeah, he's not happy with his playing time. He is a crucial first-team player, apparently, but he's got no appearances, no goals, no assists. It is donuts all across the board, and he's been loaned out to a Bundesliga 2 side. That's a bit of an insult. He's 82 overall. He's probably the best player in at Hanover 96, and they've just gotten rid of him. Look at those stats. I mean, they speak for themselves. Every single physical already at a dark green. Like, you can't complain, and they've just chucked him out the window on loan again. Attack positioning and composure also reaching light green territory. He's just reveling in that at the moment, considering Psyche's finishing is nowhere near that level. 89 dribbling, 93 ball control, and he's now valued at £38.5 million. So far, it is Sam Jackson leading the race. They are both journeymen at the moment. Is he going to have another loan deal? Will Psyche make a big move? I mean, their storyline's developing all over the place. This plot is thickening as we speak. We've arrived in what could possibly be the tightest season yet, the 3rd year round, and we do have Sam Jackson in a year where Hanover 96 have finished rock bottom of the Bundesliga. With an 85 rated Jadon Sancho regen, 21 years of age, he has potential to be special now and is a crucial first team member here at Hanover, but now, as they've gotten relegated, surely he's looking for a move away. He finally gets a bit of game time. He's had to wait 3 seasons for it, but 36 appearances, only 4 goals. A very poor return, very poor production from the Englishman. Unfortunately, he did not do his side any favors this year whatsoever, and we'll see if he gets a major transfer move. However, now we take a look at some of these improved stats, and we've got some 99s right here with acceleration, the first to hit it. We also have sprint speed at 98, 88 stamina, 85 strength, composure and attack positioning are also getting worked on very slightly in that light green area. We now have a 99 finishing stat in there. This man is going to be clinical in front of net, ball control at a 96, and shot power and penalties both upgraded. £55.5 million on the transfer market, very affordable for a lot of big clubs that need to snatch him up. It is the Saki himself, the Frenchman, on his journey here in Turkey, and he's just carried on that awesome momentum he's had in Season 2. He still has potential to be special, in excellent form now at an 85. They are both at an 85 rating, these two. MBAPPE'S regen has caught up. He is very happy at the club as well. His stats this season basically mirroring his stats from last season. 38 appearances, 19 goal contributions, 12 goals, 7 assists. Yusuf is on a roll. It's only a matter of time if he makes a big move or not, but now he has 499 stats in the physicals, acceleration, agility, balance, and sprint speed now maxed out. 99 sprint speed, 87 stamina, 72 attack positioning, and upgrades all across to shot power, short passing, long shots and penalties, curve at a 91, and at £60 million, £5 million more than Sancho's regen. I guess the Frenchman has taken just a slight lead in this regen battle race. Nevertheless, Season 4 is surely going to spice things up even more. Hold on, this just in. We've received some breaking transfer news right here as the Frenchman Yusuf Psyche has made his much anticipated massive European move, and he has now found a new home in Germany. Bayer Leverkusen have splashed the big bucks on MBAPPE'S regen, and they now have a new French hitman. The Psychic is now signed on the dotted line for the German Giants, and he will be applying his trade over in the Bundesliga. The plot thickens, even more transfer drama here on deadline day. It is the Englishman Sam Jackson unveiled to the Atletico Madrid fans as he makes his move from Hanover 96, and he makes a major European move, a big money move at that. He's played in Spain before. He had a little loan spell at Getafe earlier in his career, and this is just a major step up. Atletico have got their hands on the Sancho regen, and they are just on top of the world right now. Alrighty then, what do you guys make of that? Sam Jackson finally making a massive transfer on over to Atletico Madrid. As you just saw, he joins an elite roster. He's got a lot of competition and quality competition at that. The Englishman has only been at the club since 2024, so his potential status has gone away for now. So yeah, only 6 appearances, 2 goals. The Sancho regen has avoided the Premier League. He is yet to play in England's top flight, and yeah, he's just a globetrotter as we established earlier. 90 stamina, 81 composure, attack positioning also in the light green area, +2 overall growth. Nothing too much has changed in terms of the specific attributes now. His financial situation, £66.5 million. Upon further inspection, you can kind of come to grips with, Leverkusen's main motives behind this transfer, considering the fact they've got aging strikers like Ciro Immobile at 34, Lacazette is moving on to Stade Rennais, we've got Aguero at 36, he's got some elite competition as well in the striker position like Gomez and Borde, so Psyche's going to have his work cut out for him. He has no potential status anymore. He's just been at the club since 2023. Now, 88 overall. He's gone up by a +3 in terms of overall, so he's just ahead of Jackson at this point. He's in bad form, and he's unhappy. So, bad form means 44 appearances, 15 goals, and 3 assists. So, he's averaging around 18 to 19 goal contributions, and his output has seemed to be consistent so far. 99s, all those 3 99s in a row, 4 99s in a row, still staying strong. 88 stamina, which never hurts, as well as 99 ball control, 99 dribbling, 93 free kick accuracy, and 87 penalties for the dead ball specialist. The Frenchman has also donned the number 18, and for £79.5 million worth of valuation, as Yusuf Saiki and also Sam Jackson start brand new chapters in their careers. Let the Regen Battle go on into Season 5. Sam Jackson is slowly climbing the ranks to becoming one of Atletico's best players at the moment, but now at 24 years of age, the Englishman has received the +3 to his overall, meaning he's now at one of the world's best status. He's a crucial first team member, excellent form, he's finally happy. Now, the stats, do they speak for themselves? No, they don't on paper. His performances aren't really that great. 58 appearances, 14 goals and 1 assist, 15 goal contributions. Yeah, you got to pump those numbers up, son. An overpowered unit, to say the least. Now, with 99 finishing, only with 14 goals this year, yeah, things are not adding up. Things aren't matching up. He's also a bit of a dead ball specialist himself with 91 penalties, 88 free kick accuracy, 99 ball control as well. He's still a playmaker. Sam Jackson, I'm calling you out as a fraud at the moment. Season 5 has not been your best year, now valued at £92.5 million. He's so close to that 9-figure range. He is now the best player at the club, tied up top with Kai Havertz, but 93 rated. That means he received a +5 overall boost this season. That is just crazy. Has only managed 8 appearances, 2 goals and 2 assists. At 24 years of age, this is where he should be getting the most game time. He's getting outshunned by the likes of Luka Jovic, Kubo, Politano. Most of his physicals are in the 90s, 86 attack positioning. His composure lacks, however, now in the technical area. He's got a few 99s like shot power, short passing. He's well and truly hit that 9-figure range, sitting at £129 million worth of valuation on the transfer market. Progress has been made not only on club level, but national level here, with Saiki representing France, sitting at that center attacking midfield spot. The Mbappe regen has been called up to the first team. Over in England, there is no signs of Sam Jackson whatsoever, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't even blame France if they didn't bring up Saiki, because he's had a terrible season. With Season 6 now done and dusted, Sam Jackson finds himself with a +2 overall upgrade, sitting at a 92. He's only 1 overall away from being one of the best players in the squad. Hands down, he is happy here at Atletico Madrid. Now, hopefully he can pull through with some performances. And again, 58 appearances, 12 goals, 7 assists, 19 goal contributions. What is with both of these regens and just being capped at 19 goals and assists? It is just so weird to think about, but that has been the magic number so far. And the race to 99 heats up. Now, he's finally broken through that 9-figure barrier. He's now valued at £114 million. We're looking for some much needed improvement, especially in the performance area. Sitting at a +2 overall boost, it's just the same as Jackson. Nevertheless, his massive spike from last year was not replicated whatsoever. 25 years of age, all that good stuff, and finally we get to see what he's really made of. Now, this is what I'm talking about. These are the numbers I want to see. 49 appearances, 37 goals, and 13 assists. That is 50 goal contributions. This man is unstoppable. Germany was not ready, as the Mbappe regen has cruised to one of the best seasons yet. He's a sidekick, he's a goal scoring machine. Get a man that can do both. Yeah, the 99s are still popping all around the place with 99 short passing. The newest maxed out is volleys, sitting at a 99, 96 curve, now valued at £145 million. This might just not only be a road to 99 overall, but a road to, say, even £200 million worth of valuation. That would be a regen battle first. Both these regens now entering their prime at 26 years of age. It is Sam Jackson climbing up to Messi and Ronaldo type numbers, sitting at a 94 overall. Could this be the year where he finally contributes on the pitch? Lucky Season 7, and that is a major improvement. We've had to wait a while, but the Englishman has finally come through with 57 appearances, 31 goals, and 10 assists. He's really executing his true playmaker trait on the field, as he has 41 goal contributions, 99 jumping now adds to the maxed out stats, 94 strength. For some reason, he's got 94 strength, 97 reactions, 90 90 composure. This man is as cool as ice. Now valued at £130 million after a +2 overall boost, Sam Jackson has had his best career season to date. It's become evident now that the Mbappe regen has stayed strong. He is committed here at Bayer Leverkusen. He wants to become a club legend with that number 18, just like Sam Jackson at Atletico. It's his smallest and slowest growth yet at a +1. 26 years of age, he's still one of the world's best. Why? We were going so... It's one step forward, one step back. It was going so well. Christian Bianchetti guy, he's 75 overall, getting more game time than a 96 rated player. Oh, these simulations, they're tedious as hell, and they're really playing with my emotions, just like they are with Yusuf Saki's career. 12 appearances, 8 goals, and 3 assists. It might be Sam Jackson's year to take over, but he's still 2 overall points behind. It's the least growth he's had throughout this whole career simulation. Financial situation has received an upgrade. His valuation currently standing at £160.5 million. Now that gameplay segment, it is only just around the corner right now. We have a Madrid derby in the Champions League final, so you know what that means. It was Psyche to make his way over to the Spanish capital. The two have joined forces here in Season 8, and they're both in their prime, sitting at 27. They're both 27. It is Psyche remaining at that 96 overall. Meanwhile, Sam Jackson goes up 1 with a 95. We'll cover Psyche, though, upon his move to Atletico Madrid to join up and link up with Jackson. The two forces combine, and the regen has managed to net 8 goals, 2 assists, 10 goal contributions in 30 appearances. Meanwhile, Jackson, on the other hand, has just blown the Frenchman out the water in these last 2 seasons. With 57 appearances, he's become a household name here at Atletico, 39 goals and 19 assists. With a final valuation of 125 million, Psyche also finishes up on a lesser valuation than last season. Unfortunately, without growth, his financial status isn't going to grow either, so he's actually declined in terms of that, sitting at 156.5 mil. Now, I haven't been really paying all too much attention towards the Balon d'Or race, but who will be 2029's Player of the Year, you ask? It is a toss-up in Madrid at the moment, with Atletico having 2, João Felix, and our boy Psyche. Mbappe's regen is nominated. Let's see who takes out the Golden Ball prize. So will this have any implications upon the Regen Battle? And no, it won't. I mean, a Balon d'Or nomination, you can take that with a grain of salt, but it's Vinicius Jr. who ends up winning the prize at 92 overall. Now, this is everyone's favorite segment. It's where you guys get to decide. This is where we compare them head to head, and you guys get to have your say in the poll in the top right-hand corner. Make sure you go and vote. We will reveal the results of the Pele's regen versus Maradona's Regen Battle. It was an astounding result towards Pele's regen, Bashilia. An overwhelming 78% of you guys voted for the Brazilian. That is the biggest margin of victory so far after 3,625 votes. However, I don't think that'll be the case today. I think this is much tighter than what meets the eye at the moment. We've got Jackson's insane performances he's been putting out on the pitch in the last 2 seasons. Psyche's insane growth, but also the performances haven't been matching up in the later stages of this regen battle. We've got the weak foot, the skill moves to take into consideration. They're both as versatile as each other. The Frenchman beats him out in passing, sitting at an 87, and also defending, which isn't really necessary. Jackson beats Psyche out in terms of attack positioning and composure. As we move on over to the skill attributes comparison, it is an astounding lead towards Psyche at the moment with some 99s. You can see all those green bars, how much he just trounces Jackson in some areas, but finishing, penalties, and crossing, Jackson gets the benefit of the doubt. He gets one over the Frenchman, and the Englishman does have that playmaker trait, which we've all got to keep in mind. That is their head-to-head comparison, and now, after you guys have voted, we're going to see how these two perform in-game in a Champions League final. It's not often you see this. 2 goats of the footballing world combining, training together, and warming up for a Champions League final, one of the biggest games of their careers. They've both gone empty-handed in terms of the Balon d'Or race, but they could really set Europe alight here with a Champions League win, and hopefully they can put in some solid performances. And can their stats back it up in-game? We're going to find out. And there you go, both in the lineup. Psyche with his classic turtleneck, the vintage number 18, and it's Jackson. He's a bit short, but you know what? He's going to have some pace going down that right-hand side, and I cannot wait to abuse it. I guess Atletico is just a hot spot for regens at the moment. Let's get it on as Real Madrid kick us off. So it was at this moment where I realized that my audio recording this just decided to take a day off. It was clearly evident because there was no audio to show for it, so I completely lost the live commentary for the gameplay side of things. As you can see there, a few half chances going on for Psyche and Mbappe's regen. He's getting closer, he's getting hungrier in this Champions League final. I know you're not used to it, but we're going to have to make do until the celebrations at the end as Mbappe's regen flowing on forward, gliding past his defenders, and oh my goodness me, the Frenchman, it's like the ball is attached to his foot. He never let it go, and it was like he had a string. He was the master puppeteer behind that massive counter attack. It was beautiful to watch, and Atletico Madrid take the lead. The little fake shot, the incremental little movements from him. He's just an elegant player on the ball, and that lethal finish to squeeze it in between those two Madrid defenders as well. The keeper can't get a hand on it, and our famous number 18 gets the job done. As you can see, the second half now to begin. It is Palacios with a scrumptious ball over the top. How's he picked out Jackson in that spot? Anyway, Jadon Sancho's regen floats it on through. I was trying to give it into Mbappe's regen there, but unfortunately Psyche couldn't stick a leg out. It was João Felix at the end of the day to get on the end of that cross and put us 2-0 up. And there you go, Psyche, Jackson in the celebrations. Atletico Madrid fans getting absolutely mental, and it was a beautiful little run down that wing. You all know he's just got pace. He can't skill whatsoever, so he's using his main abilities to the maximum potential they can be used at. And as you can see, it is Real Madrid. Psyche with a cheeky little back heel, and what's going on here? He thought he could get a little assist to his name just like Jackson did. However, there's more mischief to be caused as Jackson can find the ball into Psyche, the number 18 now, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Don't do them like that. Mbappe's regen, he's got a family. The defense have got a family. These two, when they're together, when they're on their best day, it is like something out of, I don't know what it is. It's absolutely insanity. It is insanity unfolding onto the pitch tonight, and you can see Jackson and Psyche. They're just the perfect couple. They fit right into place, and oh, that's just naughty. What is he doing that for? This isn't FIFA Street. Psyche, calm down, mate. He's pulling out all the tricks of the book tonight. And Mbappe's regen giving it off to Jackson. Will he get another assist? Yes, he will. It is the super sub, Lautaro Martinez, the Argentine, on the score sheet tonight. And yeah, cheeky little celebration as well. They know they've won it. They know they've taken it home. And it's a 5-star champagne performance from not only Psyche, but Jackson as well. We can just find those pockets of space, get in the corridors, evade the Real Madrid defenders, and just look at that. In the back post, he was just patiently waiting. Real Madrid, shambolic, all over the place. And that is that for the gameplay portion of the video. I do think I returned live. I don't know. It was my fault. I didn't realize that I wasn't recording my audio, and you had to deal with a bit of post commentary. Decided to shake things up, and I'm really impressed with both Jackson and Psyche. And what a Champions League final. What a game. And I cannot believe they pulled that off. The ref's seen enough. It's a Real Madrid massacre in the Champions League final, and we've got the regens to thank. Psyche with a double, Jackson with so many assists, I couldn't even keep up. That is another regen battle to add to the collection. It's another one done and dusted. For me, personally, I'd say Psyche probably would get my vote. I prefer him more, considering he's more of a technical player, can do some skill moves, he can show off his flair. Meanwhile, Jackson, he's got a great delivery, great assist, but yeah, I don't know, he didn't really feel that great on the ball. Nevertheless, make sure you guys have your say in the poll. Who do you think was better? Make sure you drop the video a like if you did go on to enjoy. Subscribe, turn on those notifications for more FIFA 20 career mode content coming at you. As always, I've been BCHD. Hopefully you did enjoy. Have a nice day, stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.